today, Hunter, the calculator freezes in and bring you more cinema-related competition. We have a continuation of the singles film trivia clash competition. One of our very last of the first round, though. 4 people have already clinched their spot in the next round, and now today we get our 5th spot. This will go to a first time, though. This will be the very first time that we find out what a second round matchup will be, as number 3 seed Kurt Morrison just clinched his spot in the second round, and he will take on the winner of today's match, which we have number 6 Sean taking on number 11 Jacob. Both these players are actually coming off a loss, but that's not to disparage their skills at all. Sean was last seen in the duos number 1 contender match where him and David were defeated by the dynamic duo Batgill and Robin. And then Jacob's last appearance was against his manager, not his manager at the time, but his manager now. So a little trivia there for you in this trivia match. In the number 1 singles contender match, he took on Alex and Rendo, who would take on me. He got a loss in that one, but even in that loss, Alex saw something in him, traded for him just very shortly. But before I give too much analysis, I want to bring in my co-host today. We got Tristan French.
Howdy, how's it going?
Oh, I'm doing very well today. How are you, though?
Pretty good. I'm very excited to see this match. I think it's going to be maybe the best one so far.
Best one so far. Though, I don't know if they should have let you host because you are the captain of the Nice Guys. Today we do have a Nice Guys contestant in there. But also, the Nice Guys have a lot riding on this one because we're not saying anything either. If Sean loses, the Nice Guys would be down to you then in this film trivia clash competition. Yeah. After you had a lot of representation from your faction, you're whittling down here a little bit.
Yeah, not looking good for us, but no pressure.
We're not pressuring Sean at all. Of course not. Of course not.
But yeah, this is a big match. It means a lot for both factions. So yeah.
Well, let's bring up Sean's stats here, actually, as we're talking to him. Yes, he has a duels record of 1-1, but that singles record, you see that nice NA right there. Yes, it is true. Sean's been around a while, but he's never had a singles trivia competition. But that combined first round answer average of 6.0 is actually quite familiar. It was one of the top in the league. And that actor round, of course, he's with the duo's partner, but he has been killing it in that duo's one. And if you've been watching it, director round a little less, but at that point, he's usually up pretty well in these matches.
Yeah, Sean has showed that he is a very strong trivia player, so I can't wait to see what he does in singles.
Yeah, and today we saw Kurt Morrison's match got released today, and in that one, he actually struggled in the first 2 rounds, which is the exact opposite of what Sean usually will do. So that would create quite the opportunity for Sean if he was to win this one and go up against Kurt. So that would be quite dumb. But let's bring up his opponent today, Jacob Cunningham, the 11th seed. So he has a singles record of 1-1, no duos. So we got a person who's never played singles and a person who's never played duos. Jacob comes in with a little bit of experience there. Points per game 11.0 and a first round average of 3, which is half of Sean's. But we have, the numbers. He's one of those guys where the numbers don't tell the whole story. Because if you remember those recent matchups he's had, he had some real tough questions he was up against.
Yeah, especially that last match. Those questions were very hard. But I think Jacob is someone that should not be underestimated. He knows his stuff. He watches a wide variety of movies.
Yeah, and he actually has encouragement today. He's got his manager with him, helping him out today, and Alex Helmer. So actually, let's just bring them in right here, see what they got to say about it. Coming into the ring with his manager, Alex, the host Helmer, representing the 5 Angry Men, it's number 11 seed, Jacob Cunningham.
How's it going, boys? Thanks for the great introduction. I want to say, Hunter, thanks for drafting me. You brought me into this league, and I had a great time for the short time I was on your faction. But I'm very excited to be an angry man, and I'm glad you've shown faith in me, Alex. I'm still recovering from that last match. That rattled me, but not too much pressure on me for this one. I don't think too many people are thinking I'm going to win, but I've prepared really hard, and I'll give it my best.
I was so nice. Yeah, I should be called nice guy. But I was so nice. I traded you away to give you fuel for this match. You can really prove me wrong and win this one. I was 8 steps ahead of Alex on this one. I already knew everything.
Yeah, I mean, Dave lost, so that took
That's true.
Pressure off of
the short-term success, they would really show off who won this trade. But, who knows?
I mean, when we were looking at the draw for Jacob, we were discussing it. Sean was one of those players that we did not want to face. I mean, this is a really big matchup, and I know how good Jacob is, and I know how good Sean is, but I just my experience with Jacob, he's extremely hardworking, and the fact that he prepared a ton for this match, he practiced a lot, and hopefully that pays off today.
Well, we've all four of us now talked about Sean. Let's let him talk about himself here. So, coming into the ring, just, well, by himself, but not really. It
I'm
is
here.
number 6 seed, I know, Sean.
Oh, I just wanted to wear shades too. Sorry, I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure they're on. Oh, there we go. Looking good. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up? How we doing? Is everything good?
Well, everybody's great here. How are you doing today? Preparation for this matchup.
I'm excited. It's my first ever singles. I'm nervous because I always say, everyone says like, oh, someone's great at movie trivia and everything like that. But movies are infinite in every direction.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're gonna have a bad day. That's gonna happen, and someone else could have a good day. So, when I heard all those people saying that great stuff about me, by the way, thanks. I'm worried I'm gonna let you down. We'll see what happens.
Alex, you are not playing today. We actually don't want to see you right now. Go do your producing role.
Good luck, Jacob. Good luck, Sean. Jacob,
Don't
let's do
listen
this.
to him. You're playing in spirit.
Jacob, you know what to do. I saw you do it. Let's win this.
Let's get on to the round one here. Mr. Producer, now let's bring up the round one rules. Here we got 8 questions in round one, 15 seconds each. We're going to hard time here today, gentlemen. Competitors must write down each answer legibly and completely. I have context and I have to be able to read it. And 1 point for each correct answer. And you get 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use over the whole course of the match. So remember that. It's in your arsenal. And it hasn't happened yet, but if you get a perfect 8 for 8, you get a little nice bonus 9th point question. Jacob, are you ready?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? All right, I like that answer. Sean, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, there's confidence there in that one. All right, everyone's ready. Let's get ready to clash.
Sounds good.
Mark Kincaid, Cotton Weary, and Mickey Altieri are characters from what popular franchise? Ooh, one's quick, one's not. And I'll be taking score on my nice whiteboard here.
5, 4,
Do the
3,
repeat.
2. Sounds good.
He accesses the repeat. Oops. Wrong one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time is up.
All right. Well, Jacob, you were quick off the line there, so let's show us the answer first.
I believe it's Scream.
Scream is his answer, and Sean, what is your answer?
It is absolutely nothing, but I believe Jacob is right, and I just saw the damn movie. Oh my god.
Well, both of your beliefs are correct. It is Scream, so Jacob gets that point there. Got a nice lead here. Yes, if people saw the new Scream movie. All right, Tristan, take it away for the second question.
Sounds good. What legendary actress portrays elderly Wendy in Steven Spielberg's Hook?
One of the very few Spielberg movies I haven't seen.
Haven't seen it either.
I think I've seen like 25 of his movies, but this one's always the one.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time is up.
This is like, I don't think this is it now. I'm having second thoughts, but Maggie Smith is my answer.
And
I have nothing.
Got nothing.
the correct answer is Maggie Smith. You get
Ooh.
Nice one. Nice
Oh,
one.
wow. I got nervous for a second and
That
I
was pretty
almost
close.
going with Gloria Stewart. Whew.
I've never seen that movie.
All right, moving on to 3 points. 1-1 here, tied up. What is the title to the 2016 sequel to Alice in Wonderland? A movie that inexplicably made $1 billion. The first one, not the second one.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time is up. Let's go over to Jacob.
Is it Alice Through the Looking Glass?
And Sean.
I have Through the Looking Glass.
Ooh, now we gotta throw this one. I would say the official title is Alice Through the Looking Glass. It's not a colon or anything, so we're gonna have to go Jacob's and not Sean's on that one.
I now see that. I agree.
Yeah, the official title is Alice Through the Looking Glass.
You know what? I'm
So-
tearing this page off, and we're just going to
There you
forget
go.
about this page.
It never happened. Fourth question.
Marlee Matlin is currently in the awards race for her performance in Coda, but this will not be her first time she's attending the Oscars. What film did she win an Oscar for?
Mhm.
Apologies for my just terrible handwriting across the board here. But
It's also that my hands are shaking because I'm still nervous.
3, 2, and 1. Time is up.
We can see it. Yeah. Let's go with Jacob first again. You know, throw him on.
Children of a Lesser God.
Yeah, I thought I'd have you on that one.
And Sean, you have the
We
same.
got an
thing
Oscars guy, Children of a Lesser God.
then? Children of a Lesser
It's a
God.
good
They both-
movie. She's really great in it.
They both have a consensus, and they are both right on that one, 1 point each. Moving on, 5th question. How many films have Christian Bale and Amy Adams starred in together? Think back, think back.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and time.
It's not going to be this.
They both came down to the wire. Sean, what do you got?
I've got 2, and if I had to name them, I could, but I won't. If I already screwed it up, it's wrong anyway. So who cares?
Ah,
I have 2 also. All I can think of.
They both say 2, and yet they're both incorrect. I'm sorry. It's actually 3. It is the 2 David O. Russell movies of American Hustle and The Fighter, and then Vice. Adam McKay, Dick Cheney. and-
Everyone forgets about that one.
Oh, that's the fun of it. 6th question.
Who is the first actor to play Jack Ryan on screen?
Oh man.
Not television screen, film screen, but we guys assume that.
Ugh.
5,
Ugh.
4, 3, 2, and time.
Jacob, we'll start with you.
No idea. Wrote Harrison Ford.
It's Harrison Ford. Okay,
trying
what
to-
does Sean have?
I'm trying to think older, but I went with Harrison Ford as well.
They both go with Harrison Ford. It's not Chris Pine. It's not Ben Affleck. It's not Harrison Ford. It's Alec Baldwin. I'm
He was early. That's
He-
something.
Alec
I knew it'd be an
Baldwin
earlier
was-
one, but
Yes, The Hunt for the Red October. Alec Baldwin.
I
Yes.
thought he'd be after Ford. Wow. What a world. What a world.
the more you know.
You know. All right, we're coming down to the final questions of round 1. The 7th question here. Dangerous Liaisons, The Queen, and High Fidelity are 3 films by what director?
One of those is not like the other.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Hey,
Five.
good thing is you only have to know 1.
4, 3, 2, and time.
Time is up. Well, one of these is not like the other. Let's see if you have it right. Sean, what do you got?
I mean, unless I'm totally off on my cockiness, but it's Stephen Frears.
Let's see. Jacob, what do you got?
Stephen Frears.
Stephen Frears. They both got Stephen Frears, and this time, not like Harrison Ford, they both get it right. It's Stephen Frears.
High Fidelity?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fidelity.
weird that he directed that, and that's the only one of them I've seen.
Coming in, final question of round 1. What do we got?
Christopher Walken and Dan Fogler star in Balls of Fury, a comedy about what sport?
Best movie of all time.
Oh.
I've seen it several times.
5, 4, 3, 2, and time.
All right, he says it's the best movie ever, so he better get it right. Jacob, what do you got?
Table tennis.
Table tennis, all right. And Sean, what do you have?
Well, I went with the way Christopher Walken says it. Ping pong.
Well, both those answers are correct. We would take either one. Yes, ping pong or table tennis for that one. Which concludes round 1 here. The score at the moment is very tightly contested. Jacob, you have 5, right? And Sean has 4, so it's 5-4 after round 1. Moving over to round 2 here. Tristan, will you read the rules for us?
Of course. Each competitor must identify the name of an actor from the picture provided. There will be 3 pictures for each competitor. Each question is worth the number of points that is in the sequence. For example, the first is worth 1 point, the second is worth 2 points, and so on.
Jacob, you are ahead now, 5-4. You can choose now. Would you like to go first, or would you like to defer to Sean?
I'll go first.
All right, let's bring up Jacob's 1 point actor.
Oh, glad I'm going second.
Come on.
Ooh.
It's Fred Astaire, right?
Is he right? He is right. It is Fred Astaire. Yes, 1 point to you.
Oh, I thought it was Tom Holland.
Oh, it will be eventually. It will be. All right, kicking back over this table tennis match to Sean.
Okay, good. I almost lost it. It's Albert Finney. Wow.
Well, he's confident, and he gets it right too. It is Albert Finney.
For a second.
So easy to second guess yourself with these.
All right, moving back over, 2-pointer for Jacob.
Oh god, she looks very familiar.
Five, four.
Jenna Ortega.
He wasn't confident Fred Astaire, he got it right, and he really he kind of was, but he wasn't confident in this, and he still gets it right. It is Jenna Ortega. Yes.
That's what I was gonna say. Well done.
Points
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen her in anything but Scream, but
there you go.
Good thing you saw Scream.
Well, you can redeem your stuff. You can redeem with your 2-point actor.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I hope it's right. Michelle Pfeiffer.
He says Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It is Renee Russo.
Oh! That is a great pick to screw me over, though. Wow, that's a great pick to screw me over. Is that a face smash? Well done. Damn.
All right, Jacob, you are leading this round of the match overall. Let's see what you can do with your 3-point actor coming up right now.
oh, it's the dude from Ikaru. What's his name? I love this guy. What's his name?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
He's repeating.
Oh.
5, 4.
Oh, that's so annoying. No, I can't pull it.
Well, you knew it deep in your subconscious, but you couldn't get it out in time. It is Takashi Shimura.
He's so good. Like
Well, Sean has some life here. You can win this round with getting this actor right here. So let's bring up his 3-point actor.
Oh, damn it. Well, this definitely isn't Michelle Pfeiffer.
That's true. You're doing better.
5, 4.
4. Oh,
3,
God. I don't even know.
2,
I'm done. I can't do it anyway.
time.
He doesn't have it either. The answer is Ray Milland.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that. I would have gotten.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, Millen, I don't know too many Millen works. I gotta dive more into this.
But I would never have gotten that.
Well, now, after the second round, where Jacob extends his lead, he now has 8 points total there, and Sean, you now have 5 points. You both have used 1 repeat throughout this match. So, moving into the dreaded or beloved wheel round, let's bring up the rules here, Mr. Producer. Yes, each competitor will have 4 questions, each worth 2 points apiece right off the bat. Questions all correlate to one specific category they get via the Wheel of Truth or Death, depending on what you get. If you don't like the first category, you can get rid of it. You can go away and move on to a second category if you spin again, but you have to stick with that second category. And you can go to multiple choice if you cannot get it right away. If you do this, though, it's only worth 1 point. But if you get any of them incorrect, your opponent can steal for that many points, either 2 points or 1 point if you go to multiple choice. And you get 2 categories on the wheel that you placed beforehand, which we will see right now.
So the categories that we have are science fiction, DCEU, Oscars, 2000s, Matt and Ben, so Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, Nicolas Cage, world cinema, release dates, Meryl Streep, and Edgar Wright. And of course, spinner's choice and opponent's choice are on the wheel as well.
Jacob, though, you are leading 8-5 now. You get to choose. Do you want to spin first, or do you want Sean to spin first?
I'm gonna go second.
He's going to go second. He's deferring to Sean. Sean, you get the very first spin of the wheel. Let's see if it lands what you want.
Or just anything at this point that would
Anything.
bring me happiness. Okay.
Oh,
That's a risky boy.
science fiction, the big old category science fiction. Would you
know
like
what?
to take it?
There's some other categories I think I know more on here. Science. This is really tough. I'm going to spin again.
He's going to spin again. All right.
I know it
Let's
already.
see what he gets.
Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? That was a bad idea. Why'd you do that?
Uh-oh.
No! That's still not much better, though.
Okay. If it's better, it's better, you know?
It's definitely better than opponent's choice, without a doubt.
Well, that is true. All right, so Sean has Nicolas Cage here. So, Jacob, unlucky for you if you really wanted that one, but maybe lucky you could steal some. But let's spin for Jacob and get his category.
Yeah.
Release dates. He's not even gonna. We're not even gonna ask him. He just wants it gone. We're moving on. Get that out of here.
Come on, wheel. Be nice. Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Well,
Just
Can
give
you
me
call it
a
a
chance.
The wheel has spoken.
Give me a chance to get here.
So, Sean, you are down here. Let's start you off with Nicolas Cage in this round 3. Who directed Nicolas Cage in Matchstick Men?
Okay, so this is Ridley Scott.
This is Ridley Scott, and that is correct. Ridley Scott did direct Matchstick Men. 2 points there for Sean. Starts off 1 for 1. Let's go on to the second question. In which movie does Cage abruptly join a choir on stage performing the Hallelujah chorus?
All right, I won't even let you count down. Give me multiple on this, baby.
He's gonna go multiple choice. Here's your 4 choices. Is it A, Leaving Las Vegas, B, Vampire's Kiss, C, Face Off, or D, Raising Arizona?
All right, I'm going for. There's 2 I haven't seen, and these are on my list of shame that I haven't seen. So let's go with A, Leaving Las Vegas.
He's going with A, Leaving Las Vegas. Lock that one in.
Maybe B.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. We're gonna give Jacob here. Out of these multiple choice questions, what do you got?
I've seen all these and I actually don't remember this, so
This makes me feel kind of better.
There you go.
sounds kind of wacky. So I'm gonna go with Vampire's Kiss.
Vampire's Kiss, B. That's what Sean was second guessing himself with. Maybe he says B, Vampire's Kiss. Unfortunately, he is incorrect as well.
Wow.
The correct answer is C, Face Off. Very beginning of Face Off, Nicolas Cage is singing Hallelujah with the choir. So let's move on, though, to the third question for Nicolas Cage, which is Mandy takes place in what decade?
Oh crap! I've seen the movie. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to place the automobiles and everything like
5, 4, 3,
that. Repeat.
2.
Pete's the second repeat.
'70s.
Says 70s.
I don't even know.
He is incorrect on
This is imploding upon me.
Shifting it over to Jacob here for his potential steal. What do you say?
I believe it's 80s.
I was gonna say
He
80s.
moves up to the 80s, and he is correct. It is.
I was
the
between those
80s.
two, so thank you, Sean.
Yep. I'm telling you, I was gonna say '80s first.
All right, fourth question for Nicolas Cage, your very final one. Hey, Face Off was a question, as well as Face Off. What other film saw John Woo direct Nicolas Cage?
I'm just gonna go for it right off the bat because I'm just going nuts right here. Wind Talkers.
He's going nuts off the bat. He gets it right. Yes, his
Nice
Wind
one.
Talkers. There you go. All right, shifting over to Jacob and Tristan for release dates.
Oh, God.
All right, first question in release dates. What year saw the release of The Exorcist?
I've gotten this wrong before, so I'm going multiple.
Is it A, 1970, B, 1972, C, 1973, or D, 1975?
Don't know. I'm going to go with 73.
He's correct.
He's
1975.
correct.
Woof. Well done. Well done.
Moving on to the second question. How many films did Alfonso Cuarón release in the 2000s?
Shit, what year did Ichimama Tenbayan come out?
Five, four, three.
I'm going to go multiple to be safe.
Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5?
I'm going to go with 3.
He says 3, and he is correct. He did believe 2.
Was it Tenbayan, Azkaban, and Children of Men?
Children of Men.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the third question. What year saw the release of a film in the Harry Potter, Narnia, and Dark Knight franchises?
Harry Potter, Narnia, Dark Knight. Okay. Is Dark Knight, are we just talking the Nolan ones?
Yeah. Dark
Yeah.
Knight. 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2.
Uses his second repeat.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right, so is it A, 2001, B, 2005, C, 2008, or D, 2012?
That does not help me. Okay.
Isn't that the best?
I'm going to 2012.
He says 2012, and that is unfortunately incorrect. They're going over to John.
Well, crap, because that was mine. So now
There you go.
I
Took it off the board for you.
I took it off the board for me.
Helpful.
That does actually help quite a bit. I'll say that 08, I don't believe it's going to be, because it's Voyage on the Dawn Treader, then it's going to be Caspian in there. So actually, Caspian will be right there. So I'm going to go with 2005. 2005 is going to be, and so I'm going to go with C.
C, 2008. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. The answer was 2005. So it's Batman Begins, Goblet of Fire, and the first Chronicles of Narnia. Lion,
What's
Witch, and
the
Rose.
damn Harry Potter screwing everything up?
All right, so moving on to the last question. Anatomy of a Murder, Sleeping Beauty, and Ben-Hur were released in what year?
Oh, I kind of want to go for it. I'm not 100%.
5, 4, 3, 2.
1959.
He says 1959, and he is correct. 1959.
Oh my god.
Both Sean and Jacob got 4 points out of their category, and then Jacob stole 2 points from Nicolas Cage. So, Jacob, you got 6 points to that round, and Sean, you got 4. So the score is now 14-9 to Jacob's advantage. Heading into the final round, the fourth round, the director round, the Clint Eastwood round, whatever you want to call it. Tristan, would you tell us the rules for it as Mr. Producer brings them up? Thank you.
Of course. So competitors will choose 3 numbers, which will all correlate to 3 directors that their questions will be related to. Competitors will receive a 2, 3, and 5 point question with the numbers they choose correlating to the directors that each question will be based on. Whoever has the most points at the end of the round will be declared the winner. If there is a tie at the end of the round, we will go into sudden death overtime.
So, Sean, all right, give us 3 numbers, 1 through 13, and we'll see what directors you get.
All right. 3, 7, and 11.
3, 7, 11. 3, 7, 11. Now look at that. Jacob, now give me 3 numbers that are not 3, 7, and 11.
Oh, that's tough. Okay, 13, 6, and 9.
We're going to shift it over to Sean here as he is down and need to get some correct here to bring this up. You're down by 5, so if you get your first 2 right, you will tie it up, and you could. We'll see what happens. All right, you picked number 3 as your first one, so that'll be your 2-point question. What director is that one? Spike Lee.
Okay. 2-point question. That'll do well. 2-point question. I'll be okay.
It's 2-pointer. Spike Lee. Do the Right Thing centers around an Italian-American pizza joint in a black neighborhood in Brooklyn that goes by what name?
Oh, I love the movie. I don't know the pizza. Thank you, God. Sal's Pizzeria.
Korea.
He is correct. It is Sal's Pizzeria.
Oh, there you go.
I really was. If I didn't get that, I'd quit right there. Like, that's it. Throw in the towel.
All right, he's got to keep going if he wants to tie Jacob. He's down by 3 points now. It's 11 to 14. Let's give him his 3-point director, number 7. It is David Lynch. I don't know if you love that one. All right, 3-pointer question for David Lynch. What is it here?
All right, so Jeffrey finds what severed body part in a field, which leads him on an investigation in Blue Velvet.
How do I see this movie and not remember this? This is like Sal's all over again. It's like different parts of it. Is it
5, 4.
Repeat.
Use his final repeat.
I don't want to say it. It's a finger or an ear. It's a finger or an ear.
5,
it's either
4, 3.
finger.
2.
It's wrong.
Unfortunately, we were looking for ear.
Dude,
Put the coin in his head.
I couldn't pull it, and as soon as you said ear, I'm like, oh god, it is an ear.
So close.
I'm really not okay. This is why I shouldn't say what I'm thinking, because then I would just look like only kind of an idiot. And instead, it's like
You flip the coin.
I can throw up right now. I'm so mad.
Oh, don't worry though. You still have your 5-point question right. You can take the lead if you get this one right.
This director is going to be Bibbidi Sploobity Ba or whatever.
It's either you're winning or you'll lose. All right, for your last number, you picked number 11. What director is that? Brian De Palma.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit better on that one. A little bit better.
Rocked a little bit of a criterion with this guy for over Halloween. We'll see what happens here.
All right, well, it's the 5-point question, so let's see how well you know Brian De Palma. Bring it up, Mr. Producer. Which Oscar winner makes an appearance as Omar in Scarface?
Well, my list of shame is Scarface. Jacob, congratulations on the win.
4.
There's
3.
nothing else. That's it. I don't have it. I'm yeah.
Gripping it. And your winner is Jacob Cunningham with the upset, the number 11 upset over the number 6. It is a great day for Jacob and, of course, the 5 angry men. So, the answer we were looking for with Scarface was F. Murray Abraham.
I feel amazing. There's been such a long gap between when this match was announced and when we played it. So I've just been eating myself up with fear of, there's no way I'm going to beat Sean. He knows everything. He doesn't have a letterbox. How do I study him? What am I going to do? I'm screwed. But I don't know. I stayed in the pocket. I stayed calm. Not everything went my way, but I tried not to let it get in my own head, tried to play strategically. And thankfully, as Sean said, it's so broad and some questions came his way that he didn't know. But I was pretty happy with my effort today. And I still haven't gotten to answer around 4 questions.
That's true.
It's like my fourth match. 2 wins, 2 losses, but none of them have taken me into the 4th round.
Well, you bring a shroud of mystery into your next match. You'll take on Kurt Morrison, the number 3 seed in the 2nd round there of the Watchers. So we have now confirmed our first 2nd round matchup.
I just watched Kurt versus Sigmund in the last one, and I'm really excited to play Kurt. Again, I'm coming up against all the fun personalities, which is great. And I feel like I'd match up pretty well against him. Like, he's a very good player, but, you know, I think we probably have very different wheelhouses. So that's a match that's really going to come down to, like, the wheel round and just however it shakes out. But no, I'm excited. And look, let's get all 3 angry men into that 2nd round of the tournament. Glad I did your crowd, Alex.
Yes, well, speaking of 3 angry men, well, 5 angry men, whatever. Alex, how are you feeling now that your newly acquired teammate actually just a little bit ago won it, and your team is actually progressing quite well into the tournament?
It's extra refreshing coming from you, Hunter, because you know who was the one who had Jacob before the big trade happened. It was you. So I won't talk about the trade or anything because I know that comes later, because that I have to talk directly with Nikita about that, because you know he's the one who said the stuff he said about the 5 angry men. But the fact that Jacob is now the second, we're the only faction now that has 2 people in the next round, me, Jacob, and then Gull's fired up too. And I'm just really happy because I know how hard Jacob works at this, how much he studied for this, and how good he is at trivia. And the draw he got, the 11 seed, is such like a hard place to first round match. It's really hard. And so the fact that he won this against a great player like Sean is just remarkable. So congratulations to you, Jacob. The Kurt match, that'll be interesting. I have my history with Kurt. I have my history with Agnolo. And so I guess Jacob's going to be dragged into that. We'll continue the study sessions. Let's go.
Sorry about everyone's brackets. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you did mess up everyone's bracket.
Hey, that's not going well. I'm so deflated.
No, you did great. Don't worry. You
no, the
really
problem
great.
is I started off like missing the first question. It's like right then and there. You didn't know what was going on in my head. Right then in my head was, oh yeah, I'm losing this round. Like that is the defeatist that like just hit right in there. And so I couldn't really play out of the pocket from there. So once I started, like, you know, I did such a poor showing in that first little like matchup. Then, you know, from there I did okay with the pictures. Then freaking ear. Oh man. I got to work on my list of shame when it comes to watching movies as well, because you know, there's a lot of them that were on my list of shame that I haven't seen yet. You know, that like people would just be like, "You haven't seen this movie?" And it's like, "Yeah, I haven't seen Scarface or Face Off or any of those." So those are ones
any face movie. You haven't seen face movies.
Yeah, apparently those are my weakness. Yeah, apparently those are the problem. But I had a blast though. I still had fun. You know, I still had like the energy going, and you know, Jacob's a great competitor, and he took the hard categories and he white water rafted with them. It was amazing. It really was.
Tristan, what do we take away from this match here today?
Well, I think this was definitely, like we said at the beginning, this was going to be one of the best matches in the tournament, and I think it lived up to that. It was very tight throughout. I think Sean played great, and Jacob, obviously, he's someone to watch. He busted a lot of brackets today, and he's been working at it, and we can see he's been improving. So I'm excited to see what he does in the second round of this tournament. Him versus Kurt's going to be a crazy match.
And I'm sorry, you are now the lone nice guy.
Okay.
You guys are so nice. You're letting everyone else win.
Yeah, but yeah, now I've got fuel in my fire for when I go against Batgill. Batgill is about to meet the Joker.
Well, that'll do it for here for us at the League of Seven Vials. This is number 11 seed Jacob Cunningham getting the upset over number 6 seed Sean. Moving on to the second round of the Singles Film Trivia Clash Tournament against number 3 seed Kurt Morrison. That match will be at a later date. If you want more cinema-related competition like that, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and we'll see you later. Ciao.